Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? I've got some new lights today, my delicious beautiful babies. So 3, 2, 1, beam me up. My juicy little lights, yes. These are like more, what you know, sort of very wiry. It's like wire, if you know what I mean. But anyway, they're the best I could get. Anyway, very lovely and pretty and delicious and warm. Okay, so we've got some new lights, and I will use me the ones from time to time. Do you see what I mean? Because I love the colour of them. They're like ice white, so I really like the colour of those. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, but these are a nice warm colour, and they're ever so pretty. Look, they're really pretty. Anyway, so as long as I got me lights, everybody knows I love me lights. Now then, so I hope that you're all super duper well. 3 kisses to you, my delicious little babies, okay? And I hope you're all super duper delicious, okay? And that life is treating you wonderfully, okay? Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world. So 1 kiss for you, my delicious little babies. Now then, so our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, you know, it's not raining, it's dry. It's rather still out there, actually, so it's not very windy, but that's what it's like in our neck of the woods in our UK. It may differ in other places, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so this is, I'm going to be doing some information today. I'm also going to be doing my readings, and then I'm going to put out another video which I'm going to be doing some more talking to do with the angels, okay, so you know, and I do know that for some delicious little babies out there, you know, that whoever you are, God bless you, and thank you for your likes, and thank you for the views, that, you know, it was welcomed by some. So thank you, okay? So, you know, I just like to, you know, do things like this sometimes, okay? So let's just look at the first one, shall we? Okay, so the first one is never forget the crimes against humanity. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'll repeat that once more. Never forget the crimes against humanity. Now, this is on YouTube, so if you was to type that into the space bar, okay, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. This is with Dr. Sunil Dhand, okay, so it's D-H-A-N-D, okay, and in brackets, the pandemic is officially over, so it's never forget crimes against humanity. The pandemic is officially over. That was on the 11th of May this year, okay, and that's on YouTube, okay, my delicious little babies. So it's only about 8 minutes long, but the reason why I do this is that we must never ever forget. Okay, we must never forget what has been done to us in the world, globally. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Now, of course, you know, for some, yes, you know, they have gone back to normal. Do you know what I mean? It's like life resumes as normal. But in reality, this was a very, very nasty, a very vicious, what has been done to us. Sorry. Please excuse me, just have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So we must never forget, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, I know that for some of you delicious little babies, you think, oh, she just keeps going on and on and on. My camera, you know. It's all right, because I dropped my flipping tripod on the floor, didn't I? Right. Sorry, my delicious little babies. I don't know, it's all wonky at the moment. Anyway, not to worry. It's a bit like me sometimes, a little bit wonky. Right, anyway. So that one's that one. So please, if you could just, you know, just take a little bit of time out of your day or night, you know, please and thank you, just to listen to that, okay, my delicious little babies. It's very important, okay, please and thank you. Now then, oh, this is what I want to tell you. Robert De Niro. Oh yes, well, he's fathered a baby at the age of 79, it seems. Do you see what I'm saying, you mad little babies? Yes. You know, so I mean, what is it? He's nearly 80, so I suppose he's still got, politely speaking, he's still got lead in his old pencil, hasn't he? Oh well, good on him. Good on him. He's with a younger woman, I do believe. I think she's 45, I think. Something like that. You know, like when they've spent years saying to us, my delicious little babies, you know. And by the way, I'm not here to hurt, offend or upset any dear woman or dear lady who has experienced problems. No, I am not, okay? So please do forgive, but I'm just having a conversation here. You know, they've spent years, haven't they, telling us that, you know, oh, you know, you're too old to have a baby. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, you know, for a dear woman or a dear lady. Yes, and then, of course, you know, they also wanted to push it out, you know, to have women as career women and things like this. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, you know, just so that for those, God bless, you know, who could produce, shall we say, you know, well, clearly to stop them producing. Do you know what I mean? So that's where careers took over and different things like this. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. I mean, I feel really blessed actually because, you know, I've got my two beautiful and delicious little baby daughters and how I love them so, okay? But of course, I mean, I've got to be honest, I've lived a lot of my life. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel truly blessed for that, okay? You know, so went on my holidays, you know, bought and sold property, done different things, you know what I mean, had good jobs and everything, you know, before I had my daughters. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. So, but yes, that's what they've done. They've, you know, it's like, and this has gone on for decades, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like they just didn't want anyone to reproduce. And something came to me mind the other day, and I thought, oh yes, I remember there was I don't know if it's changed now because I haven't checked. Because as you all very well know, for those of you beautiful and delicious little babies who've been following me for all this time, sorry, that I like to go on DuckDuckGo. Do you see what I'm saying to you to get my information? But of course, you know, you could use a search engine of your choice. But to me, there was an elderly woman, now I cannot remember whether she was either 65 or 67. I cannot remember now. I'd need to go and check this, my delicious little babies. I haven't done it for years. But anyway, she was one of the oldest to have a baby in a different part of the world. Yes. So, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you can, as long as you know, because with dear ladies, dear women, you know, we all go through different stages, you know, it's what's called going through the change, which is what I'm going through, the change. Do you see? My beautiful little spirits in the room, okay? Good morning, beautiful little spirit, yes. So, so the thing is, you know, well, as long as, you know, I mean, some may start the change later, do you know what I mean? So, anyway, I don't even know why I'm rambling on like this anyway, but the point is, you know, is that, yes, but, yeah, well, you know, Robert De Niro, okay, God bless you, congratulations, congratulations and celebrations, yes, so there we are, just sort of mentioned that, anyway, just please take the notice. Anyway, the next one is, but like I said, this was not to hurt, offend or upset any dear women, dear ladies who have experienced problems, okay, it was not meant to hurt or offend. The next one, now I've mentioned this dear gentleman and I will say it, and his name is Mr. Pasta 77, okay, reloaded, so it's Mr. Pasta 77 reloaded. Now, of course, we've used to type him into the old space bar, okay, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. And this one is good health, okay, so you would follow on. Good health comes for all who listens to this. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it's prayer for sickness. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, he has 55.7 thousand subscribers. Okay, now I actually, you know, he's one of the very few who, you know, from time to time, you know, that I would listen to. You know what I mean? He's got such a what I feel a very calming voice, and of course he does different prayers for different situations. Okay, my delicious little babies, and you know, and I find him to be, myself personally, not in that way, but I find him to be really a super duper dear gentleman. Okay, it's just the way he comes across. His voice is very calming, yes, very calming. And for some of you delicious little babies out there, and even if you know others, you know, please pass on the Mr. Pastor 77 Reloaded, you know, videos, because, you know, it is such a help to some in the world, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? And I just wanted to mention that, okay? So I'll repeat just once more. Mr. Pastor 77 Reloaded, good health comes for all who listens to this prayer for sickness, okay? And like I say, that's on YouTube, so please and thank you. So the next one I'm going to say, because I have my own views in things. I mean, I believe in God, but I believe in my own God. Do you understand what I'm saying? But everybody's different. I'm just a woman with a view, and I'm having my view, okay? And you know, others can believe in what they wish to believe in. Do you see what I mean? But I will say this, and I put my hand on my heart now. Psalms 91, okay, is a very, very, very powerful prayer indeed, and especially for like protection. It's the same as Psalms 27 as well. That's another really important, you know, prayer, okay? Very, very powerful as well, okay? But anyway, so this one here, this is on YouTube, okay? In the old subscribe, it should read Daily Prayer of Faith. Daily Prayer of Faith, okay, my delicious little babies? And it's Psalm 91, you know, to just take a listen to, but it's a very, very strong prayer. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. So anyway, so and that uploader has 2.27 thousand subscribers. Okay, but I put in brackets here, which I have. I put in brackets. Why a silent P? So, you know, when you look at the word psalm, yes, it's spelled P-S-A-L-M, yes? But I don't know whether any of you have ever looked, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'll tick that one off. Why? You know, it has a P at the start. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies out there? Do you know what I'm saying? Yes? So just would be interesting just to know why. You know, because Psalms is S, isn't it? Not a P-S. Do you see what I'm saying to you? That's all I'm saying. Okay? But yes, a very important prayer, and Psalms 27 as well. Now, the next one, sorry, excuse me, is... I'm pretty sure, because I forgot to flipping write it down, didn't I? Okay, I watched this quite a while ago, as it so happens, but then it came back up on my feed, and I thought I'm going to mention this, but guess what happened? I cannot remember. I think it's on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Well, if it came up on my feed, there we go, it must be on YouTube. But I flipping forgot to flipping write it down, didn't I? Oh, anyway, occasionally I do that, my delicious little babies. So this is Barbados, okay? So I would just try typing it into the old YouTube space bar, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. Barbados, PM, you know, Prime Minister, Mia, M-I-A, Motley, gives the perfect response to a reporter pressing her about climate change. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that once again for you. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Motley gives the perfect response to reporter pressing her about climate change. Okay, my delicious little baby, it's very interesting actually to listen to that little video. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to tick that one off. Now then, let's go on to our last one. Well, actually, there are two. The next one I want to talk about is redacted, and I cannot go into my dog and burn at the moment because I have posted it in my dog and burn. And this is redacted. In fact, I'm going to write this down now, my delicious little babies. So I have to date it as well. Always good to have your piece of paper and a pen. Okay, this is redacted, and I'm not going to say too much about this, my delicious little babies, okay? Simply because, you know, what YouTube does, okay, is that it seems to, you know, I'm going to tick that one off. Sorry, my delicious little babies. What YouTube does, you see, it picks up on certain things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so I'm not going to really say too much, but what I will say is the video on redacted. This is on older YouTube as well, my delicious little babies. Yes, please and thank you. The one that you're looking for is the one to do with BlackRock. Okay, I'm not going to really say anything more. Okay, my delicious little babies. Yes, and of course this is to do with the war in Ukraine. Okay, I'm not going to say anything more now. Okay, my delicious little babies, about that. Now, every now and again, I do get a bit peed off, do you know what I mean? And I will flipping say something, do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, the point is just got to try and keep my videos up. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. Now, finally, what I want to discuss, I'm going to tick this one off. I'm going to tick you off, Richard. So I'm advertising our lovely Richard Verbs and our lovely Stan McDonald. Not in that way, not in that way, okay? Now, Stan McDonald, okay? So, and good on you, Richard. Please keep going and please continue to get your fabulous guests on, okay? Because others out there will very much need to listen to all of the important information that you discuss with your dear guests and your dear self, okay, dear Richard? So there we go. So, and thank you, okay? Now, and thank you to Redacted as well, okay? And thank you to Dr. Sunil Dant. Do you see what I mean? So we thank them as well, okay? Because, you know, it's always good to listen and, you know, so that ones can understand things much better, if you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. Now then, this, what you're looking for, so if you could please type it into the old YouTube, ULEZ, spelt U for umbrella, L for Lomac, I just got Lomac, E for Echo, Z for Zulu, ULEZ, okay? ULEZ Buster with Stan McDonald. Then if you look in the old subscribe, it should say Richard Verbs, okay? And he's on YouTube. Now, he actually has, I do believe it's, I've got to write that down, sorry, my delicious little babies, 147,000 subscribers, and let's hope that he gets a lot more, okay, my delicious little babies, because he does get some flipping really good guests on, you know, yes, he does, okay. Now, what this is talking about, so I just need to mention this, because with the ULEZ, it's very interesting indeed now, and that dear Stan McDonald, I mean, you know, he's very knowledgeable, God bless him. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, and he gives out some very important information. Now, this ULEZ, right, which of course, you know, you got it in London, then of course, you know, they had it in Birmingham, but of course it wasn't, well, it's still here, but it's not, it's under another name. I cannot remember what it's been called now. But, you know, they call them all different things, don't they, in different parts of the world and different cities, if you get my meaning. Well, the thing is, there was not very successful in our Brummyland. You know what I mean? Like with the old fans. And of course, you know, they had to write them off. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Okay, that you are? Because we just wouldn't put up with that shite. Do you see what I'm saying? They're talking a crock of flipping shite. Now, the thing is, what our dear Stan McDonald, not in that way, like I said, and our dear Richard Verbs, not in that way, what they're discussing is, and they're actually giving, and Stan McDonald is actually giving links, you know, to what to go on. There we go. Thank you, my beautiful, dear little delicious spirit. Okay. And they're giving links, you know, of what to go on. They're actually showing you. So dear Richard Verbs is actually showing you on the screen, okay, and where to go. Now, again, we get back to the same thing. You see, all of this is flipping damn well flipping illegal. And there was even something on it about a pushback, right? That they wanted, what was it? What was it now? Or is it this video? It must be this video, because I've listened to it this morning. I listened to it at 5 o'clock this morning, okay? I know, it's flipping early, yes. What is it? To put, what was it? Flipping number plates or something on a flipping pushback. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? You see, they're just trying to push everything onto everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's so interesting. Please, and thank you, please, if you could listen to that video. So I'll repeat once more, You Les Buster with Stan McDonald. Now, I'm sure that for some of you delicious little babies out there, because some of you will know this, but for others of you delicious little babies, you will not. Well, of course, you know, they've been doing everything from snipping the old cameras to putting carrier bags over them, and you know, others have been flipping cutting them down. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I mean, let's just get something into perspective here. Yes, we need to get things into perspective, right? I mean, the fact of the matter is what they're doing to us. Do you know what I mean? It's like camera here, camera there, camera flipping everywhere. Do you see what I'm saying? Who wants to be watched and spied on everywhere we go? Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. It's spying. And nobody likes spying on others. Do you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So this is a really flipping super duper important video, my delicious little babies, to take a listen to. It's only about, I think it's just over an hour long, but it's well worth watching. And of course, you see, you know, how all of this is illegal. There we are. It's illegal what they're doing, illegal. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. So this is so important. And for those of you out there, and I need to stress this, yes? I need to really, really get this across again. Please do not give up your brums, your wheels, you know, do not go onto these silly little Lego electric cars, you know, and like where they say, oh, you know, you're going to have to replace your vehicle. No, we're flipping not. If this is done in the way, and please listen to the video, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. All we need is enough, okay, who's just going to push back from all this shite. Because our putrid government, you know, and we know who's pulling the strings, right? They know what they're putting on their man and woman. Do you see what I'm saying? They know the sneaky little slithery flipping little snakes in the grass. They're lower than a flipping snake's belly. Is what they flipping are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Anyway, so that's the video, and then I'm going to do my readings, and then I'm going to, like I said earlier, sorry, I'm going to be doing some more talking about the angels, okay? So for those of you who would like to take an interest, you know, please feel free to listen to my video, okay? And of course, you know, you can listen to other videos as well. Do you know what I mean? If you would like to, you know, if you have some spare time. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, anyway. And yes, and I put up a song. I did, you know, because it's all flipping copyright. Do you know what I'm saying? But I want to get my point across. You see. And the one song is The Walls Come Tumbling Down. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Okay. And the other song actually was Biscuits, which of course I never knew was even a flipping song, but it clearly is. And very interesting, the wording. It's the words. You'd have to listen to the lyrics of both of the songs. My delicious little babies, okay? And thank you, my beautiful little spirit, for being in the house, okay? So until my next video, please take care of yourselves. Please try and take care of others. Please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, some friends and some work colleagues, okay? And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish and that you love them so, okay? Because really we should have more appreciation in the world, shouldn't we? You know, we shouldn't have ones who, you know, like to spend their lives not appreciating others. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Because eventually it comes back and bites you straight on the backside. Do you see what I'm saying, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so that's the video. So wishing you all the most beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Please keep smiling. Please try and find at least one thing each day to smile about, okay? Because we do need to smile in all of this craziness that's going on. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm going to close my book and make a start on my readings, okay? So until my next videos, oh, there we go, my delicious little babies. So until my next videos, wishing you all so much love and blessings, okay? Please continue to feel the love, okay? And where you can, please share the love. Of course, you know, that doesn't mean going around and hop, skipping and a jumping over everybody. Do you see what I'm saying to you? You know, you could just do something really super duper beautiful, like just give someone a great big juicy hug. Do you see what I'm saying? I always say a hug a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, my delicious little babies, just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, so until my next video, much love, thank you for listening. God bless to you. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.